Good evening, everyone. You're welcome to our free webinar section today. Welcome back to day 2 for those who have joined us yesterday, and for those who are joining us today, you're welcome. We appreciate your presence. If you were here yesterday, you will know that we were trying to rewrite the freelancing playbook. And if today is your first session joining, just sit down and relax and have a treat tonight. We are diving in deeper into systems, client acquisition, and high demand careers in virtual assistants. You are encouraged to ask your questions. You're encouraged to leave your thoughts in the comment section. We are going to get everything you're saying. Every single question you drop in the comments will be answered. Every single thought you drop in the comments is going to be considered. Please leave your reviews you have, whether concerning this program, whether concerning our speakers, or a question you've brought from your homes. Don't worry. We will look for a way to answer your questions, right? Thank you so much once again. Yesterday, I understand that we could not really get the little story I was trying to share. So I'm just going to hurriedly go through that so that we can continue. My name is Martha Eta. If you're meeting me for the first time, I am a virtual assistant. I am a content creator, and I do a little bit of everything there in the digital space. So this channel will be your safe space if you're into freelancing, if you're curious about AI and how you can use AI, and also if you're looking into going into virtual assistants full-time, everything including personal development and well-being. So sit tight, click on the subscription button if you've not done so, and share this live to your friends, to your family members, and even share it to the group to encourage others to join us if they are not here. So I considered going into freelancing because of my experience doing 9 to 5. As a master degree holder, I caught myself working for a 50,000 naira pay. And my transportation to my workplace and back was around 35,000, leaving me with little or nothing to survive on. And I knew in the workspace that I was, there was nothing in there for me, even now or in the future. So I had to make a decision on what I want. And I know everybody loves freedom, right? Everybody loves to be in control of their time, right? So I found freelancing to be one career I can go to, have control of my time, work for as many clients as possible as I can take, determine by myself the level of income I want to generate. It's not entirely tied to my employer, right? And then grow my career, like grow freelancing into a career where I can build a sustainable business with it and also make a good living and at least plan for my retirement, because I'm thinking to be in this space for a very long time. I'm not going anywhere. Would you imagine with me a situation where you're not tied to a physical location? I can be working in my house. I can choose to visit a friend so long as I'm with my laptop and anything that connects me to the internet, I am good. I can choose to visit my parents. I can choose to hang out with friends. And while we are having fun, I am working. I love my time. I love the liberty of freedom. And I think freelancing gives me all that. But if you're thinking of really venturing into freelancing and growing it, scaling it into a business, you should know that you will work all around the clock as every other entrepreneur does, right? Because you're building a business this time and not just doing a gig. You need to be committed to this cause. You need to think of ways to scale, like skill stack your skills. What do I mean by skill stacking? Holding on to that one skill that you know and trying to build many skills around it so that you can create a multiple streams of income. I'm going to give us a very simple instance. I know that Mr. Chukwebuka and Mr. Manuel spoke about this yesterday, but I would just love to talk about it for the purpose of those that are just joining us and those that could not bear with us to stay true to that section. Imagine you're a good cook, right? That's a very good skill. For instance, like Hilda Bassi, she's a very good cook. Now, as a good cook, you cook for yourself, you cook for your home, and you choose to expand that skill. You open a restaurant. You now have one source of income from your restaurant. You gather clients from your restaurant. You open a page. You start teaching people how to cook. Now, having a physical location service out of it, let's say you are not bound, you are not tied to any physical location. You don't have to have a restaurant. You just decided to start creating content around cooking, putting it on YouTube, on all social media platforms. Now, you're going to earn from that content you're putting on those social media platforms as the page grows. And you're going to get collaborations from industries, that's industries for spices and industries around the cooking skill, and you'll get collaborations. You still make money from that. Now you choose to take it further. I've just mentioned 2 streams of income. You choose to take it further from your cooking skill and the content you've been sharing online. You try to see how you can create meal plans. For instance, you can say if you want to lose weight, you can try this 7 days weight loss challenge to lose weight easily. Try these recipes. You build it into an ebook and you sell on digital platforms. You now have ebooks for sale. So long as you are able to present it very well, package it very well, and promote it very well, you will actually make sales. You now have 3 sources of income, right? And you can take it a step further. You can start a cooking show from the same skill, right? You start a cooking show. You invite celebrities to be you invite celebrities to be your judges, and as you do that, you are gathering a very big audience. You are going live on TV. You are expanding globally just from this one single skill. With this illustration, I have been able to explain to you what skill stacking is, and you can do this with any skill you have at all. You just need to look for related ways in which you can skill stack, right? So you are building multiple streams of income from one skill. So I thought about this, and it gave me joy in my heart to know that if I take freelancing seriously, I am not just going to be doing gigs, but I can actually build a real business from it that will help me to employ others, that will help me to scale globally, that will help me to get invest in freelancing. Any client can wake up any day and tell you I'm done. So what happens if you have 2 clients and almost at the same time they leave you or they drop you? Not because you are not good enough with your job, but sometimes it could be because they are paying attention to another project. They'll just give you reasons that we may call you back later when we are ready to continue this project, and you find yourself being jobless. You can be jobless for 6 months. You can be jobless for a whole year, right? It depends on how you are able to start applying all over again to get new clients or new gigs. So you don't want to live your life like this. You don't want other people to decide for you when you should make money and when you should not make money. You don't want other people to decide for you the kind of lifestyle you can live because you have or do not have money, right? That is why we have considered the business of freelancing to be a very important subject to deliberate on. So this particular subject is important to freelancers who are already experts, right? I've been into freelancing, I've done some gigs, I know the game. Fine, you need this because you need to scale and leave gigs and stop chasing gigs, right? And it's also helpful and beneficial to newbies, people who are thinking or considering of coming into freelancing, and people who just found themselves in freelancing and have not yet gotten a balance. So if you take this seriously, you can start freelancing the right way. Some of us suffered, like we suffered because we didn't have people to guide us. We didn't have people to hold our hands. I know that if some freelancers had information, they will start freelancing the right way with the right mindset that they can build a business from it and not just chasing gigs, right? So if your opportunity to be here, congratulations to you, because you'll be getting information that will help you start freelancing the right way or scale in freelancing and building a business that you can be called an entrepreneur. Before I continue, if you are just joining us, you're welcome. Please subscribe and share this live to your friends, even to your enemies, because this will be helpful to them. I can't imagine people still walking the streets with their CV after NYC looking for jobs. I can't imagine moms being at home and just being housewife just because they have a kid or two. You are not limited. There is so much you can do in the freelance space. Okay, so whether you're a mom, whether you're a student, whether you are you just graduated, whether you even have a 9 to 5, please pay attention to all the information you will get here, right? I mean, for us to get value. I mean, for us to do well, because that's one way I'll be fulfilled and satisfied personally, not because of any other thing. If you people are able to get value from the information you're getting here today, implement it and make better with your life, I will be fulfilled as an individual. So take this very seriously and share the life to others and then subscribe. Let's go ahead. So I'm just going to introduce our day 4 speaker. Well, I don't know. I think it's wise enough that for the purpose of those that missed yesterday, let me just quickly recap a little of what we did yesterday. We started with Mr. Emmanuel Ndifon, who spoke about the business of freelancing. He actually dropped 3 very important points. A skill out of your experience or the business you've been running previously. Please train yourself and then be patient. Be patient. If you're doing freelancing, you have to be patient. It might take a while, but it will surely come, right? So after that, we went on to get the next speaker was Mr. Chukwu Ebuka. He spoke heavily on leveraging SEO and GEO, right? He spoke about having clarity, credibility, and bringing and consistency. So he said you should future-proof your skill. Any niche you've taken, future-proof it before you go into it. What does that mean? Check what the future is in that skill. With the invention of AI and just innovation, and he said every freelancer in the house should take note of these 3 important points. Number 1, what you want to stop doing as a freelancer, what you would like to start doing as a freelancer, and also the strategies that you will implement, the strategies you will put on ground to implement what you will start doing. He went ahead to advise us that when you're coming into freelancing, or even if you are into freelancing, be mindful of your niche. Not every niche will sell. Please do your research and find out the niche that is selling and cling to it. Mr. Ebuka advised us to copy. Please copy whoever is succeeding. While you're doing this, also consider your personal skills. Some of us have should I say introverted skills, right? If what you can do as a person naturally matches what you are doing as a career, you are good to go. You find yourself that no matter how long you work, you won't get tired. So why, if you're considering, I'm not going to lie to you, right? This space can be so stressful and you can easily get burnout, frustrated, and zoom off if you don't have patience and if you're not enjoying what you're doing. So check what you can actually do as a person naturally, then consider how you can link that with the niches, what is closely related to that is in the market and is selling. So choose a niche that is closely related to whatever thing you think you can do, whatever skills you think you have naturally. That way, even if it hurts, even if it burns, you will be patient enough to persist to the end. So choose your niche wisely and train yourself on it. Don't skip these parts. I know some of us are skillful enough that we can jump into the market and start delivering our skills and it goes well, but you have to take training. If you want to be a virtual assistant, check the solution, the niche you've chosen. What problem did you find and what do you want to solve? And then consistency. You should have a consistent flow, a consistent voice on all platforms. He made mention that you should not be selling social media management on one platform and on another platform you're selling web design, and another platform you're selling another niche, right? Be consistent in the niche you are selling, and also be consistent in being focused on the freelance career you've chosen, right? And he went on to say, talk about lead magnet, giving out something of value to get something in return, right? So most of the time, not some of us are content creators, and that is one part I'm going to strongly advise us to focus on, like to hold strong to. If you're a freelancer, you need to have an online presence. That is not negotiable, right? So most of the time as a freelancer, you need who is a content creator, right? Positioning yourself online, you need to give out value. You need to give out value because in one way or the other, that's where your next client will come from. That's where your next client will come from. And then, okay, he spoke about portfolio. Document every little thing you do as you grow in your journey. That will build a network of the skills of the jobs you have done and will help you gain clients easily, because you can already prove that you can do these things, right? So build your portfolio as you grow in the industry. And quickly, Mr. Favor came up next and he spoke about tools, AI tools. He spoke about Gemini, Paystack, and he encouraged us seriously to consider Google AI Studio. He spoke lastly on Canva and related applications for collaboration, communication, and for project management. So with that being said, if you missed out yesterday, that is fair enough, like little tips of what we discussed yesterday. If you want this in depth, please go and watch the video for yesterday's session. And as I told you earlier, be patient as you watch it from beginning, because the juicy part is at the latter end of the video, right? Thank you so much. And if you've heard me to this point, please start leaving your comments in the comment section. Leave your reactions, drop your favorite emoji so we know you are following. Leave your questions, follow this channel, and also share the live.